Oh, I think we're live. Hello, everybody. Quý vị nghe không? Let's see. I'm running very late. And I want to show you some things from a great weekend we had. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna have to share screen a little bit here. Nếu quý vị đang ở Mỹ nha, let me see a 1. If you're watching from Vietnam, you know it's a 2. If you're watching from Canada, it's a 3. If you're watching from Australia, it's a 4. Okie dokie. And I need to hello. Well, hello there. Oh, we got 1. We got 2. Hello, Sandy. Stand by. I want to share something. Let me see. Share screen. I see. Maybe I have to do this. Okay, để lát nữa Lina share với quý vị nha. We had such a great weekend, and I can't wait to show you some if you haven't already seen it. Can you hear me loud and clear? How does everything sound? Loud and clear, everybody? Okay. I hope it's loud. Oh, wow, look at this. Oh my gosh, all these people popped up. We've got Diana from 3. That's Canada. Oh my, ôi trời ơi. Ủa sao mà đông vậy? Hello, Thiên Mai. And we got Joe. I don't know how to, is it anyway, welcome. J989. Diana, we got my buddy Jen Lee. Tuấn Cường hả? Tuấn Cường từ Việt Nam nè. My buddy Phát nè. Trời ơi, Vinny. Number 2. Dennis, very good, loud and clear. Awesome. Hold on, let's get that music back down. Okay, music back down. Mới đó mà bây giờ là đã Monday rồi. Man, my weekend went like this. What did you guys do this weekend? What did you guys do this weekend? Ở Cali bây giờ rất là nóng nha. Bây giờ Lina mới vừa ở Vegas là 100 lẻ mấy độ đó. And then về lại Cali nó cũng nóng như vậy. I was like I never left Vegas. So hot. So hot. The stock market plunge got your attention, huh? I probably do have a typo in my title because I am just running last minute. I've been so busy today. What did my title say anyway? What was the typo? Eric, what was the typo? First of all, I want to share with you exciting news about my team. Okay? Exciting news about my team. So nếu mà quý vị chưa thấy, I just want to share with you a few things. Okay? Okay. So I'm going to, how do we do this here? Okay, here it is right here. Nếu mà quý vị thấy cái Facebook của Lina, do you see my Facebook? Yes? I think so, right? So we had an award ceremony. Okay, we had an award ceremony in Vegas, and this it's the way they do it is like the Emmys, where you don't know, they just announce it then, like you don't know ahead of time. Okay, and so this was a surprise to me, and of all the awards and the things that we received this weekend, this I'm most proud of, and it's for the work that I do for Love Across the Ocean. So it is the Visionary of the Year Award, and I'm very. Hold on one second. So that was a big honor for me. There is Ron. He is the CEO of the company, and again, this is the work that I do for Love Across the Ocean. Now, for those of you who followed me a long time, you know that this is the work that I do, right? Okay, so I love this. I've always said since I was a young girl that if I ever became so rich, you know, like mình mà trúng số, what would you do? Some people, they answer mình trúng số là mình, yeah, some people say I buy a big house, hoặc là I would buy a big car, hoặc là I would, you know, help my family this, help my family that, hoặc là go on a vacation around the world. Whoopsie, sorry. And I have always said, if I won the lottery, I would travel the world helping poor people. That would just give me like that. That's what I want to do. And I haven't won the lottery yet. But hồi trước thì mình có thì giờ đó, then I do a lot of the fundraising and stuff. But now that I'm working, I don't have a lot of time, so you're not gonna see me doing a lot of fundraising because I actually don't have a lot of time. Thì bây giờ quý vị biết Lina làm sao không? Dĩ nhiên khi mà mình làm việc thì mình được trả tiền, okay? Nhưng mà cái tiền lương của mình á, okay, so a portion of the money that I make, I now go and do the work of Lado that before I used to do some fundraising. Um, and then bây giờ thì tại vì mình không có thời gian để mình làm những buổi gây quỹ này kia. Bây giờ cái tiền lương của mình, a portion of that là mình làm cái việc đó. Một là nó nhanh hơn, hai là tại vì mình thật sự mình hông có thì giờ. So that's what I'm doing, and it it's wonderful, and this is voted on, by your peers, other people who are working in the company. Nên cái này Lina rất là proud là được như vậy. Okay, so but I wanna show you other things, okay? Aw, love it. So we help, like, provide food in schools because a lot of these schools in Vietnam, um, nếu mà con mình mà không có tiền á, để trả tiền ăn á, they don't eat. Okay, so this makes me very happy, very very happy. And of course, we help people during very hot summer months. My whole family is involved. We bring the kids back there so that they can go in the humidity and the heat and help people and realize how fortunate, how lucky we are to live where we do. Rồi, còn sau này đó, quý vị thấy mấy người này, Nikki, okay, Jen, oh, that's me and my husband. Nikki nữa. Đây là những người mà làm cùng team với Lina đó, được những cái award là tại vì họ làm việc. This is T. Oh, that's me and my husband again. Nhiều lúc mình không có biết là cái award là cái gì, mình thấy số 1 là mình mừng rồi. Okay? There's Jen Lee, she works so hard. Anyone who's worked with me knows Jen works closely by my side. Thực sự mình mà không có Jen, mình không có làm những cái việc như vậy được. I work hard, but I need someone to work with me. And here's Nikki. Nikki là một người agent mới nhưng mà làm việc rất là có tâm nên she's a rising star. That's her rising star award. And this is Kiên. Okay? It's just awesome. And mình rất là vui là những người leader khác trong ngành cũng là happy cho mình. Không cái gì mà that's really important to me. Okay? So it's just wonderful. We had a great time with all these awards. Say cái nụ cười, she's always smiling. That's awesome. So that's our team. Mà tại vì cái team của mình rất là mới nha, mình rất là mới nên it's very small. And guess what? We have to sit in the back. Nhưng mà rất là nhiều người được là phải walk all the way to the stage để lãnh những cái award là tên gì? Mình được thưởng cái whatever. What do you call awards, you guys? Awards, okay? And we were small, but we were loud. They were loud. Okay, and this is Annie. Annie's also a new agent. Rất là dễ thương luôn. And đây là chị Shirley, chị là từ bên Virginia. Nhưng mà you know why I love this? Tại vì hai người Việt Nam nè, hai người phụ nữ Việt Nam làm trong ngành tài chính rất là thành công và rất là ủng hộ và happy. Okay, happy for each other. Just love it. Nè, bây giờ mấy người agent của Lina là đi học nè. Rồi mình ăn là ăn chung luôn, chứ không phải là ai nấy là đi đường đó. No. See, I love it. Just love it. Okay? There's Lily. So we had a very good time. And then this was the last night we had dinner. And then look, because we were in Vegas, we got to spend, I have to khi đó mình spend maybe 1 tiếng. My whole weekend I spent an hour doing that. There's my mom and dad came with me. How many people can we fit in one elevator? Well, if they're Vietnamese, many. And then look at this young man. Young man hình như 20 tuổi, 23, 20 tuổi chứ. I forgot now. One of our youngest. And then since then, I've had more young people join. And cái này là Lina rất là proud nha. Rất là proud luôn. Very, very, very proud of my team. Okay. So I'm gonna stop that. Okay, I'm gonna stop that. So my team, it's very important. Cái cái mà nó quan trọng hơn cái sự thành công, nó quan trọng hơn cái sự mà giống như là, ai bây giờ tự nhiên mình cái tiếng Việt mình I can't even explain it. Nhưng mà cái mà quan trọng nhất là khi mà mình làm một cái team đó là mình phải là support each other. Giải thưởng, thank you. Trời ơi, nãy giờ mà cứ thưởng thưởng mà không có biết kêu cái gì. Giải thưởng. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Officer. Okay. What's really important to me is the culture of my team. Okay, cái đó là tiếng Việt Lina cũng không có biết dịch sao. Có ai biết không? The culture of my team. Như vậy là mình làm việc chung với nhau á, mặc dù ai làm nhiều, ai làm tốt hơn, ai làm whatever thì người đó sẽ make more money. Cái đó là dĩ nhiên rồi. Okay? Nhưng mà không vì vậy mà mình không có là support each other. Okay? Ai cần gì mình biết, mình phải chia sẻ. Mình thấy họ struggling với cái gì mình phải giúp họ. Mặc dù mình giúp họ thì người đó được tiền chứ mình không được tiền, nhưng mình vẫn giúp, như là nâng đỡ nhau đó. That's very very important to me. Nhưng quý vị biết sao không? Cái này không cần nói, quý vị cũng biết rồi. Because it's human nature. Okay? Human nature có cái là và cũng tùy người, dĩ nhiên là tùy người rồi. Mình thấy người khác hơn mình á, mình không thích. Phải không? I hate that. Okay. Mình thấy ai làm được gì mình có vẻ ganh tị. Okay? Rồi nếu mà mình xấu lắm á, thì mình còn phá người ta nữa. Okay? Hoặc là mình you know cái câu chuyện con cua Việt Nam đó là okay, một con nó bắt đầu nó lên nó thoát được rồi mấy con kia nó kéo xuống. Okay? I don't want no Vietnamese crab in my team. Nên cái team của mình á là maybe là nó sẽ nhỏ và không phải mà ai mà làm vào để làm việc với mình cũng last. Không phải ai cũng là có những cái suy nghĩ giống mình. Cái đó là human nature. Mình không có expect là ai cũng làm việc giống mình. Mình không có expect là ai cũng có những cái value giống mình được. Nhưng mà quý vị biết sao, mấy cô mà bây giờ đang là cái team của mình á, it's amazing. It's just so amazing and I'm so proud of them. And they're new, so I can't phần thưởng. Oh, okay, phần thưởng, giải thưởng. Well, at least I got the first word, the one word right, là thưởng. um, so I'm so happy about it, and I can't wait till next year. And then hôm nay cũng có một hai người là reach out nói là thấy chị Lina làm việc như vậy, em cũng muốn làm việc. So welcome, I welcome everybody. Nhưng mà phải là chịu khó, phải là muốn học hỏi nha, chứ nếu mà mình cái job này quý vị biết không? Cái job này there's no other opportunity out there when you don't have the formal education. Like even if you didn't have a GED, you didn't complete high school, you could still kill it in this business. But what you must have is the passion to help people. Because if you're doing it the other way just to make money, you could go join someone else's team. If you have the passion to help people and you work with integrity and you're coachable. Coachable là sao? Coachable là okay, bây giờ ai mà vào làm việc với Lina là người coach, chính mình là người trainer. Nên nếu mà mình nghĩ mình có bằng này bằng kia, hoặc là mình giỏi, mình popular rồi, thực sự là mình vào thôi chứ mình không có cần một người hướng dẫn á. Go join another team. Go join another team. Là tại vì chưa chắc chắn gì mấy người như vậy mà họ làm việc có tâm bằng những người mà không học không, như là high school cũng học chưa xong á. Thà những người đó nhưng mà họ có cái tâm. Mình teach cái kia được, but I can't teach the tâm. I cannot teach them. I can teach all the other stuff. Hey, Doug Lee, my friend Doug Lee. Doug là một người bạn từ lúc xưa. He owned a very good sushi restaurant, and then he fell in love with a Vietnamese girl. And I don't know if he's still living in Vietnam. Hey, Doug. Okay. Vinny says very true. That is true. That is true. So anyway, coi lông nheo mình nó bị sao sao á hả? Okay. So nếu mà quý vị đang coi cái video này và mình về hưu rồi, hoặc là mình làm nhưng mà cái việc mình không có thích, you know, and you think you can do this, you wanna help people, mình chịu học. Nếu mà quý vị chịu là để chính Lina train, okay, then come join me. Okay, there's my email. There's my email right here. It's my email right there. Okay. Còn nữa ha. Anyone who is new join, please join someone else's team. Anyone who is too competitive, like you want to just like you want to beat people no matter the cost, đi chỗ khác nha. Okay, đi chỗ khác nha. I don't need people like that. Right. Okay, enough about that. Now, let's talk about the stock market today, shall we? Okay. Let's talk about the stock market today. First of all, feel free to put in comments just your own thoughts about what happened in the stock market today. Or maybe you don't know. Maybe you didn't hear anything in the news. Maybe you didn't even scroll through social media. No radio. Huh? Thì sao? Can you join my team in 4 years? Yes, you can. So if you want to wait that long, some people do it full time, part-time too, but I've had at least 2 people who thought they'd do that, and then guess what? Quit the other stuff. And they're awesome right now. Hello anh Đức. Vegas trip was good, hơi mệt. Okay, người ta nghe đi Vegas, vui quá. Vui gì? Sáng sớm là dậy rồi học và meeting all day từ sáng đến chiều đến past dinner time. So thực sự là nó không xuống gì đâu. Nhưng chịu khó. And that's what I like. I like those people mà chịu khó đó. Okay. Someone used to day trade and then quit at the beginning of the year. Well, good for you. Good for you. Come work with me. Okay. So today was actually a very good day. Now, if you read the news, it was a bad day on Wall Street. Yes, it was. Yeah. Here's the problem. And I bet you a lot of people are feeling the pain today. And I think some of those people, I've already met with them, is the people who think they can invest on their own. Because why? Well, because they don't want to pay a professional. They don't think they need help. They tell me, I'm just going to buy the stocks of the companies that are big, like Apple, Amazon, right? So if, for instance, you bought a bunch of Apple stocks and then you saw what happened today, and then you like had to take some Pepto-Bismol because bây giờ you đau ruột, okay? Then you're doing it wrong. Diversification is so important. Most people don't do it. Most people think, I'm playing it safe by just buying stocks of companies that do well. Duck luck. Okay. So on days like this, where everyone is freaking out, so I said to my husband, so for those of you who don't know, my husband is a financial advisor with Merrill Lynch. Okay. And I was asking him, I said, so like, how was your day? Because I know that, he's got clients who get it. They're in it for the long term. They completely trust him. They've got a plan. Okay. They've been with him. They get it. Those people are like, hey, We kind of like days like today because why? You buy. You buy. Today is like 1,000 blue light specials at Kmart where you like, I'm going right there. I'm gonna buy. Now, if you are investing on your own, especially, and lost so much money today that you are just giàu á, no, no, no. So the best thing you could have done today was buy. Phải không? The best thing you could have done today was buy. The second best thing you could have done today was nothing. Nothing. I know, Anthony. I didn't know how many people were going to get it. The blue light special at Kmart. Attention, Kmart spa shoppers. What else did they say? Attention, Kmart shoppers. There's a blue light special going on in the shoe aisle. Okay? So, nếu mà quý vị hôm nay mà một mất tiền, okay? Đau tim, xót ruột. You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Như vậy là Lina chắc chắn luôn. Có nhiều người là I talked to them a few weeks ago. Là tại vì bây giờ là họ đang do well and I always warn them. Okay, nhưng mà be careful là tại vì most people who are doing it themselves end up losing. Most people who think, "Oh, I'm going to save some money and do it myself," it becomes so expensive because they lose a lot of money. Right? Right. Okay, so you're not supposed to predict anything. However, I can tell you that this wasn't completely unexpected. Like if this was completely unexpected to you, you're doing it wrong. So a good financial advisor actually isn't it's not so much about how much can we grow your money or like it's managing risk. It's on days like this, they didn't lose their butt because they were diversified, they planned for it. And in fact, today was a great day. Crisis creates opportunity. Nếu mà hôm nay mà ai thấy thị trường như vậy mà rầu, right? Hoặc là buồn, wrong. Đáng ra là quý vị phải là excited. Nè, bây giờ mình có tiền mình nhào vô nè. Right? Yes. So Anthony is a friend of ours, and he's also in finance. What does he say now? He says, manage their fears and give them the faith. Yeah. So listen, if you got someone good managing your money, today was actually an exciting day. It was an exciting day. Okay. Yes, crisis creates opportunity. That was my husband walking the dog. I thought for sure that today would be a tough day for my husband just because, even though a lot of people who are very experienced with investing, they don't panic on days. Well, they don't panic on any days. But I thought for sure that there would be a lot of people who would panic after they see today. But he says actually it wasn't bad. He had a great day. He had a great day. So if a day like today was not a great day for you, then maybe you should reconsider how you've been investing. Yeah, a lot of people lost their money, and a lot of people are doing it wrong. Okay? Như vậy là diversification. Like for instance, if you were in the healthcare sector today, right? If you diversify, we are not talking about individual stocks. And unfortunately, a lot of the clients who come to me and talk to me, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. They're thinking, "Oh, mình mình mua stock những hãng như là Tesla với là Apple, mình okay." If that's all you're doing, you're not okay. You're not okay. Vincent, here's another one of my agents. Loved, loved. So I have agents from all over the country, and it was so awesome to actually see them in person and hug them in person. And it is so strange that you know how sometimes mình gặp ai dĩ nhiên là phải trong đó là phải có cái duyên, phải hông? Sometimes mình gặp người ta mình mới gặp thôi mình có cảm tình rồi. Đây chưa gặp luôn, đây là mới là gặp trên Zoom, có cảm tình liền. And then sometimes you meet people, họ không có làm gì mình ha. Mình mới say hello thôi, mình thấy cảm thấy là hông thích rồi đó. I don't know what that is. I think it's duyên. So anyway, mình lucky là gặp những người rất là giỏi và có tâm và họ chịu chịu học và họ giống như là they don't mind là nhiều lúc mình training mình rất là passionate, okay? Mình hông phải là mình la nhưng mà mình khó tính ở chỗ đó, okay? Là yes, we can have fun nhưng mà cái gì chứ với business là đâu vào đó. Thấy ai mà không có vẻ là không có biết, không có chịu học này kia, nói liền trước trước mặt mọi người luôn đó. Là tại vì sao? That's where I am. Chứ mình hông có là sau trước mặt cái như vậy, sau lưng rồi nói khác, no. Nên, anyway, Vincent, I'm so glad that you're home. And thank you for making the trip. So Vincent is from Alabama. Alabama, có người Việt có ai đây ở Alabama hông? Có cái anh này rất là giỏi nha, làm việc rất là có tâm. Phải nói là I love you Vincent, rất là thương luôn. Mình thấy ai mà chịu khó và, I just love it. Okay, rồi. So, as I was saying, crisis creates opportunity. Best thing you could have done was buy today. If you had money to purchase, that's what you should have done today. Second best thing you could have done was nada, nothing, nothing. Nhưng mà guess what? How many people do you think today panicked and sold? People do it all the time. I don't get it. I don't get it. How many people buy high and sell low? Họ biết Họ biết là không nên làm nhưng mà they can't control it. They can't help it. Why? Because they are investing with emotion. And you should never invest with emotion. That's why when you have someone managing your money, there is no emotion. It's numbers, it's facts, it's research, it's what it's. They have analysts who work for them. They got a plan in place. They're going to follow the plan. They're not going to get upset and do things that they should not do. Okay? Okay. So, now talking about the other stuff, the safe money stuff. This is why when I talk to my clients who love to be in the market and I say this, well, you know what I say? Yeah. If you have money, get in the market because that's where most people made their money. Okay? Mấy người mà giàu có, thật giàu có, where do you think they made their money? They didn't make it with insurance. Nope. Nhưng mà guess what? They have a lot of insurance and they're investing in the market because they're not stupid. They're not going to put all their money and risk everything. They have to diversify to further protect their money, and they're going to have some safety money so that if something god awful happens, they still have money and they're protected. They've got the safety money that they are not going to lose. That market could crash 10 years in a row. Did I say yes? Well, I hope that never happens. But that's what you have to do. And do you know what people who are very good at investing do on days like this besides buy? This is when they do the tax harvesting. There is a strategy to it. Okay? Take advantage of the dips like this. Nhưng mà if this is not your business, you can't do it alone. You can't predict the market. You cannot do it alone. By the way, someone's talking about Bitcoin. Okay, I have some Bitcoin too. But I recently had a client, actually, she's not a client because she doesn't have any more money. Not a client. You know, someone who came to me for help. She, how many years? Just 3 years ago, had over $500,000 in her brokerage account. Showed me the statement, sent everything to me. Right now, has, if I don't remember, like has buried $10,000 to her name, and she's already in retirement. Okay, do you have any idea the kind of future that lies ahead for her? And so I looked at him like, how did this happen? Cryptocurrency. Okay. And I said, wow, yeah. So the money I have in cryptocurrency is the kind of money that if I lost it all tomorrow, it's not going to make a difference. Not going to make a difference to me. It's just there. It's growing. It's grown a lot over the years, but it's not going to make a difference to me. I'm not going to lose my home for it. I'm going to eat the same way tomorrow I eat today. So again, for anyone who is doing it on their own, I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. Right? If you're going to pay a professional to do your hair and nails, gosh darn it, you should be paying a professional to grow your money because that's more important. That's more important. Okay? Possible session, a good time to buy. Oh, possible recession. Maybe that's what you mean. Yeah. Okay, so for my clients who were close to retirement and wanted like no risk, like they just said, whatever you do, I cannot lose this money. I cannot lose this money. This is all I have. Okay, guess what? Today meant nothing. Today they're laughing. Today they're like, oh my gosh, thank God I moved the money. They moved it maybe a couple months ago. Chứ không là bây giờ trong đó, who knows how much they would have. And then there are the people who, again, think they can do it on themselves, by themselves, and think they're playing it safe by buying stocks, individual stocks on companies that they think are safe and good. And then you have a day like today, and then what? And then they panic, and then they sell. Selling on days like this locks in your losses. Selling on days like this guarantees your loss. Okay. So we've got someone who is saying buy stocks in the low in the morning and sell stocks later of the day. Yeah, no one has time for that. Like that to me is that day trading stuff. Well, no. Long term investments. We have plans in place. It is long term. It is long term. Okay, you stick with the plan. People don't. Don't panic. Don't panic. And if you didn't have a plan, okay, then maybe you panic a little bit. But best thing you can do right now is nothing. If you don't have the money to buy, then do nothing at all. Just wait it out. Wait it out. I know already a lot of people dumped because they got scared and they dumped their stuff. It's awful. Okay. Nên it's important khi mà mình làm về đầu tư á, mình không có mình đầu tư. You đầu tư with this, you do not đầu tư with this. Right? And if this really doesn't have a lot of information, knowledge for stocks and other investment, then you shouldn't be doing it alone. Okay? That's when you want to use someone else's head. Nhưng mà whatever you do not đầu tư with this. Because when you panic on days like this, awful. So like I know, for instance, my husband, sometimes his clients get very, very excited. Right? Sometimes clients will get very, very excited on days where they're making a ton of money. And guess what? My husband's a flat line. He's like this. So if I see a great day, I'm like, "Oh, hey, honey," like even my own stuff. So of course, he invests for us. And when I look at it and I see like really incredible growth and I get all excited, well, if it's been a wild growth and it has, he says, "Yeah, I know. Great, huh?" But sometimes there's a spike and it goes really high and I get excited and he just reminds me. He goes, "Honey, we don't listen, we don't panic when it dips. We don't get too excited when it peaks like that." Okay, because it's long-term investing. And the best part about investing, yes, you're going to make money, but because it's over a long period of time, you want to take out the dips and the peaks. You want to kind of like this and just kind of keep it kind of like this. And then when you have days like today, you take advantage of it. You take advantage of it. Okay, you start tax harvesting and figuring how am I going to use this to lower my tax liability, and I got some money somewhere. Well, how do I get in now? It's a great time to get in. Great time to get in. Okay. And while you are doing all this is all exciting and fun. I love investing, of course. Just make sure that you are protected and that you are insured. Okay. I have had the pleasure of speaking with a lot of people who are either young, don't have kids yet, so they really didn't think they needed life insurance until they found out. We're not talking about your mama's life insurance. Life insurance has changed. The products are amazing. They offer things a lot of people still don't know about. Like to me, yeah, of course you can get money out and just use it. So to me, that's like, but to a lot of people, they never heard about it before. So they say, "Oh my God, this sounds too good to be true." And I say, "Well, it's only because you never heard of it, right?" Right. So you don't know what you don't know. So make sure you protect your family first. Okay. Make sure you've got some money that is growing, that is also protected so it's not completely at risk. And then, of course, this all depends on your age, your retirement horizon. Yeah. Do you have 20, 30 years? Why you even care about today? Or are you retiring in 5 years? Holy moly. Or did you just retire? Right? But there are many things that we can do, like take a portion of your retirement, put it into an annuity, no fees, that will only grow. It cannot go backwards. It only can grow. Okay. That way you have a little bit of this protection where there's money there. You've got money. You've got money regardless of what happens in the market. Okay. And then if you're really serious about investing, get someone to do it with you. Or if you know nothing, get someone to do it for you. But for the people who they think going the cheap way is the best way, you're so wrong. You have not lived. If you think doing things the cheap way is the best way to go, it is not. And by the way, let me tell you, like, I have always made a good living. I am lucky. But if I don't need to spend that 20 bucks, I ain't going to spend that 20 bucks. But I also know that, is it better to spend $1,000 on this if I think it's going to like behoove me and be beneficial to me down the road? Yes, because that's an investment. If you do something, if you spend something that is going to give you more in return, that's a worthwhile investment. So there are a lot of people who think, "Oh, I'm not going to pay anyone to do it for myself. I'm just going to do it for myself. It's cheaper that way." Until you have a day like today. Then you wish you could have taken it back and you would have gladly paid someone a few $100s so that you didn't lose 50 grand. Okay? You have to think about it. You got to do the math. Let's see what makes sense. Okie dokie. Um, what is the difference between 403B and stocks you're discussing? Asked Sandy. Well, you're not comparing apples to apples. So 403B is the same as like a 457 or a 401k. Those are retirement plans. And inside the retirement plans, your money is invested in different funds and in different ways. So it may not grow the same way if you're leaving it at work. It for sure will not grow the same way if you roll it out and into like a self-managed account because you know nothing about investing. Um, okay, so 403B is the type of program it is, the type, okay, of account it is, and then what you have in there is where your money is being invested. Okay. All right. So that's that. Love you and your sound as well. Oh, well, thank you very much. I've gained a lot of gray hairs trading on my own. Yes, I know. It's if it's so exciting, then it's probably a little too risky, right? If it's so exciting, you've got up days where you're just like beyond the moon, and then you've got some days where like, oh man, I can't even eat. I'm so upset. Then it's probably too emotional. Oh, this lovely lady I just saw in Vegas. So I ran into some colleagues, many colleagues in Vegas, and it was so awesome. By the way, I don't know. Now that I say that, I have to get something off my chest. I gotta say something. You got to say something, but before I say that something, I am going to let me see here. This might be magical. That sounds to me like, have you heard that radio commercial on the Smell Good Plumber or something like that? Very magical. Oh, that's loud. Okay. So I want to say something. What do you call those people? They um like they don't, you know, like, do you know anyone in your life? Let me just ask you this. Please answer in comments. Do you know anyone in your life who like just doesn't want other people to succeed? Right? Like it sounds crazy to me, but it's not because it happens all the time. Okay? Do you know anyone like that? I had nothing to do with them, but they just don't want other people to succeed. Okay, I would be surprised if you knew no one like that. Yep. Dennis says, yep. Yeah. So Sarah says jelly people. That's right. Peanut butter and jelly all day long. Yeah. Oh yes. Okay. So y'all know what I'm talking about. So I presented. I spoke on stage in Vegas, and a lot of it was, growing your business and success, and like how I work and how my brain works and my process and all that. And one of the things that I think for people who are new in any kind of business, if you're an entrepreneur, especially if you're an entrepreneur, oh my gosh, especially if you're an entrepreneur, especially if you own your own business, you're starting something out, you're starting a new venture. Do not let the people who you think are your friends dig up the seeds of hope and dreams that you have planted. I have seen more people throw away their potential with the help of friends. Do not take advice from people who are not at a place in their life that you want to be. Why are you listening to people who aren't, for instance, doing well, giving you advice about business? Phải không? What the heck is that about? Doug knows. Hey, Doug, where are you living these days? Nhiều đếm không hết luôn hả? I know. That's sad, isn't it? Bởi vậy, let me repeat one more time for anyone who missed the beginning. If anyone wants to come and work on my team, everyone wants to join my team. The culture of my team is very, very, very important. I have a vision for my team. I set goals for people. I set goals for people that they don't think they can reach. And then guess what? I help them get there. Okay. If you are weak, and I'm sorry to say this, if you are weak up here, if you are weak, you will allow people you think are your friends to dig up those seeds that you have planted. You're so excited, you're starting a new venture, a new business, doing, stepping outside of your comfort zone that people always talk about. And then there are these people who fill your mind with doubt. People who probably can't do it on their own. People who probably cannot succeed. And then they see you doing something, and what do they want to do? Misery loves company, people. They're going to start putting all these thoughts into your head and saying things, and do not let them do that to you. Okay? Be strong, believe in yourself. And if your friend or even family members, if they're not supportive of you, if they're constantly telling you you can't do anything, something, or you shouldn't do that, if they're talking you out of your goals, okay, get rid of it. Get rid of them. Meaning, I mean, you can't really get rid of family, but stop listening to it. Stop listening to it. Right? Then suddenly there's a rule. It's like, hey, you know what? Yeah, I know you're my cousin and everything, but yeah, let's not talk about that. Okay? So don't do that. Like I've seen so many people, just out of experience alone with my team. I see people with potential. And then it only takes one person that maybe has a little green monster inside them to start spewing this negativity. And then suddenly the people who are weak in the head, they listen to it. Like, don't do that to yourself, and don't allow your friends to do that to you. If your friends are not supportive of you, if they're not like patting you on the back, if they're not saying, yeah, you can do it. Like, I believe in you. If you got friends like that, they ain't your friends. Get rid of them. Hit the road, Jack. Okay. And then I see people who, I see people who are so supportive, and it doesn't help them at all. Meaning, you doing better does not mean anything to them. It's no money in their pocket. They don't get to rub off on and yet they still want you to succeed. Like, that's awesome. Like, I want friends like that. I want teammates like that. I want people like that around me. Like, let's build people up. What is wrong with these people? It's like they can't do something. They're going to go out there and try to pull other people down. Don't be that crab. Right? Right. So my friend Doug Lee is now living in Bangkok. Oh my gosh. One night in Bangkok. I love Bangkok. I can't wait to go back to Thailand. Okay, great. Now, Doug, uh now we're gonna have to hang when I go to Thailand. Sandy says, don't tell your plans to everyone until you achieve it. Yeah, right. Like I hardly ever talk about my plans because normally my plans and goals are all up here. They're all up here. And guess what? Breaking records, reaching milestones, doing more than I even planned to, doing more than I thought I could. Because why? Because my brain is powerful that way. Like maybe this Thursday, I'm going to maybe this Thursday's live stream, I'm going to do a little bit of what I did in Vegas to show you guys that some of the most successful people, including like the top of the game, professional athletes, they do the same thing to get where they want to go. Success is something that you do have to plan for. It is something that actually starts in here, stays in here, and actually finishes in here before you finish it out here. And so maybe I'll do that on Thursday. Would you, do you think you think that would be good? Should I do that on Thursday? And it works for everything. It works for relationships. It works for school. It works for work. It works like throughout your life. If you do things this way, you will meet more success. You will meet more success. Okay? It's not that I am like better than everyone out there. Certainly I am not. There are people who are smarter than me. I've always said this. People who are smarter than me, people who are prettier than me, people who are younger than me, okay? People who are better at what they do than what I do. But guess what? They don't always succeed. They don't always succeed. So I'm going to do that. Maybe I'll do that on Thursday. Okie dokie. So last few words. If today really upset you, if today you looked at your account and you just like had a heart attack, and I don't mean actual heart attack, because if you did, please dial 911. If you haven't already, you need to get serious about your investing. If you think, oh, I'm not going to live that long, I'm just going to living for today only, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to be in trouble. If all you're doing for retirement right now is just stashing that whatever a month in your 401k, if that's all you're doing, it is not enough. It is not enough. Okay. You've got to make money while you sleep. You've got to grow the money you already have. Otherwise, you will work hard for the rest of your life and you'll still end up with very little money. You can't keep up with it. Taxes and inflation. You've got to do that now. You've got to grow your money now. Okie dokie, okie dokie. So that's what my team and I help people do all day long. It's amazing. And then of course, with today's bad news, people are suddenly like, oh, I should have done this, but whatever. There's still time. There are many things that we can do, but do not freak out and sell your stuff. That is the opposite of what you are supposed to do. Do not do that. Okay? If you can find a little money somewhere, buy. Okay? But if you don't know what to buy, don't listen to people who don't know. Like if you're serious, seek out a professional's advice. Okay? And your hairdresser's cousin is not professional advice. Okie dokie. All right, everyone. So I appreciate you watching. And remember, so on Thursday, I think I will come on and I will do what I did in Vegas. And I hope that maybe that just helps inspire someone to get on the right path. Let's get on the right path, people. Okay, we're gonna get on the right path. So we are half done, more than halfway through 2024. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. We still have 4 months, right? We still have 4 months left in the year. Next year is going to be amazing. Put your plans in place now. Okay, put your plans in place right now, and you're going to be better for it. You must have a plan. Fat, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, everybody. I hope to see you on Thursday. Remember, there's my email right there. Right there. There's my email. If you need help, you want to listen to some ideas, you want some other options, you want to finally put that plan in place. You want to start making money while you're sleeping? Contact me. Let's get you on the way here. Okay, everyone, have a great night. We'll see you on Thursday. Bye, everybody. Oh yeah, give me a thumbs up. Quý vị like chưa? Okay, thumbs up. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you. Bye.